Back to Roots is a conceptual record. It's our 7th record. And it was kind of a calling I had from 2 or 3 different situations. When I met Galandun Galundaina, it really struck me like they are Portuguese, they are singing their language because they sing in Mirandês, which is a different language from the northeast of the country. They were singing their culture that is super genuine. It's them. They can do it like no one else because they are from that place. And it's real, you are watching and hearing it in the first person. So it's authentic, that's the word I was looking for. And when I watched Doug MacLeod perform, he told, someone told him, never play a note you don't believe in and never sing a word you don't believe in. So those 2 moments were probably the most important moments that made me realize I should be singing about my things, the things that I really feel and things that I really know a lot of. And that is my culture and my perspective on life. So I wanted to cross the Portuguese culture and, of course, with it, Portuguese music, with the blues. That is my thing. But when I play blues, I cannot sing about Mississippi or slavery or other subjects that I only know about because I studied them. I have to sing about my day-to-day life, about things I watch in my city, in my country, and simple cultural things. So Back to Roots came to me as a concept, and I talked to the guys. We should do a record based on that feeling of being Portuguese. And Portugal has accomplished so much in 800 years of history that the country has. A lot of conquers, a lot of discoveries, a lot of great things, great do's. And we have a lot of culture, a lot of influence in the world. So when thinking about that concept, it is almost a fiction of what could be the influence that Portugal and Portuguese people had when blues was being conceived in the US. So when the black people were creating the first blues on the planet, I like to think that there was a Portuguese on the US, probably selling bread or being a gardener or loaning a guitar to a black guy that played it and created the blues. And we try to figure out what were the links between the Portuguese music and the blues. And this record is all about that, finding crossovers between the 2 genres, the 2 music styles, and going with it and bringing something new to the table. I'm a blues musician, I love blues, but I cannot play, and I don't want to play like a black guy. I want to bring something new to the table, bring something new to the history of the blues. So I want to do it my way and my vision of it. And I'm a white guy from Portugal, so I have to bring that in. I don't feel good to try to sing like a black man, or to try to sing like Eric Clapton, or to try to play like Jimi Hendrix. I want to bring my cultural ball and my ball of influences and mix it all, and do my own cake with it, my blues cake. So this record is all about that. Then we figure out, the 3 of us, how we could arrange songs in order for them to still be, because this is still a blues record. It is not a fusion record, but it is a blues record with some spices from Portugal. Some wine and some bread and some conventional sweets, a lot of eggs and a lot of sugar, and a lot of good things about Portugal. Portugal is a great country. So the record is blues over here, big component, big blues component, but then with some flavors from Portugal. And it is, I'm really happy with it. I'm really proud of what we've done. We have some very special guests on this record, not as many as we are used to get, but we have people from Minnemann, who is the oldest bluesman in Portugal. He's not Portuguese, but he lives in Portugal longer than I'm born in, so he's more Portuguese than me. But he is the first guy to play the blues in Portugal and to live it and to still keep playing it, and he's still doing it in a very powerful way. He's a great blues singer and a great piano singer. And besides all that, he's Carl's father. It is a great thing to have him on the record because of his musicality and because he's our bass player's father. So it's special enough. And he plays on Blue Sticks with You. He gave that song a completely different feeling from his honky-tonky piano boogie-woogie thing that he does in a unique way. Then we have Galandum Galandaina, our good friends from the Northeast that play the song with us, the Healing Earth song, and they split it with us because they are playing all the time. They are more than guests in that song. And we have my good friend Danny Del Toro playing harp and virtual blues, and he played it in Madrid. He recorded it in Madrid, sent me an email with the WAV file, and then I blended it to the mix. So it is virtual as it can be. It is recording it at distance and making use of the virtual things, the internet, the social networking. And it is a very special record. We did it as usual. We went to pre-production in our good friend's Chico. He has a beautiful house in the mountain. We went over there for a week to do the pre-production of the record and to arrange it, compose it, and record it in pre-production way. Then we recorded it in Mobydick Records studios. But we had from Monday to Friday to record the record, and on Wednesday we were done. So it was very productive, very efficient, and very pleasant to do that recording over there. And it is a record that I'm really proud of. You can listen to it on every platform available, like iTunes and Spotify. You can also buy the record, which is a great thing to do, especially nowadays, because when you buy the record, you're saying to me and to all the musicians, I love your music, I want more of it, please do more records. That's what buying a record means today. It's not just having the record to listen, it's telling the artist that did the record that you like it and you support it and you want to buy more, so please do more. Thank you so much. Enjoy the record.